everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. For any of you guys who don't know, there are two kits that literally just came out today. Or I guess when you're watching this, it's a Saturday or it's a Friday. I don't know what day you're seeing this, but we got two brand new kits, and there's definitely a lot of opinions whether or not that they should be less expensive, some that we don't like, some that we do. Some are targeted towards say like other people, and say if you don't like a greenhouse kit, maybe prefer the basement stuff. It kind of just depends. So it's kind of like in the air for me. I don't really necessarily have a huge opinion on the kits really. I do want to go over the two kits today to really see whether or not that these guys are actually worth buying. Or if you are kind of on the fence about what kind of kit you want and you want to look at these two to see, that's what we're going to do today, girl. So let's just take a look and let's just dive right in. Okay, so as soon as I pop in, it says, welcome to the Sims 4 Greenhouse Haven Kit, a room to grow. This kit includes build items designed for creating the perfect greenhouse structure. Craft an ideal windowed haven for your Sims to indulge their green thumbs and live out their gardening fantasies. Okay, I really like gardening in The Sims. I don't know why. The signs of life. Even the most organized gardeners need tools. Pots, plant starters, groves, and spray bottles will make your greenhouse looking like a space your Sim loves to spend time in. And right after it, we have welcome to the Sims 4 Basement Treasures Kit, and it says just a little dusty. Sometimes you have to sift through the basement to uncover a few gems. They might look a little scruffed up, but they still have plenty of use and a whole lot of character. Precious memories. Add a little history to your decor. Do these items have sentimental value to your Sims, or are they simply what they're making do with? Maybe that was their mom's favorite recliner, or their grandparents' old television. Great new memories from the old. Okay, I'm so excited. So let's take a look and let's dive right into build and buy. All right, you guys, so I just went to like this really cute little base for us to check out everything. And ooh, what is that? Oh, that kind of looks like the Sims 4 Nintendo Switch build that I did. Link in the description down below. So let's take a look at all the stuff from the greenhouse kit, and then we'll look at all the stuff from the basement kit. Okay, so I just put down the different wallpapers that we got with the greenhouse kit, and honestly, I really like them, okay? I like that there's like a plain color and then like a more paneled color. Like this is really nice. It almost kind of reminds me of the one that we have from Snowy Escape actually, but it is a really nice color and I actually really like that. So I really like the paneling, and they have some nice swatches, to be honest. The green is very green. And I see that we do have some new windows. So we have this open green view window, and this is like a small one. Okay, so this one is very tiny, but has like the little type, the window open. And then we also have one version that is closed. And we also have a bigger one, and that's it. Okay, good. Okay, I was gonna say, when we got that picture up, I saw, oh my god, I love that. What? For like cottages and stuff like that? That is so smart. Okay, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. When that picture was up, I thought that it was gonna be like, they're gonna show us this window, and then we actually get like that, like I was afraid of like the industrial loft kit that we got, like the same thing with that window issue. Like that's what I was thinking was gonna happen, but okay, no, so we don't. So we do have a bunch of different variations. I really like the swatches on these, and I think these are really, really neat. And I like that it goes with any of these, like this will go with that. This will go with this, like really nice. You don't even have to make like greenhouses, and this will still look pretty. But what I do wish, and I was complaining about this in my other video, is that I wish we had triangular angled windows. So like when you have your roof up here, like I want it so it's like all window. I wish that we could have that, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm okay with these for now. And moving on, we do have like a small heighted door with a bunch of the same type of things. I'm gonna totally make a beautiful greenhouse with these. And then we also have this, and I like this because you can have an open, same thing like these. Beautiful. I love them. And you have it in your black and white, so don't y'all worry. And then we have like a nice, decent looking brown, like I appreciate it. Thank you, Sims. Yeah, we do have it in a really big one. Okay, I don't know. It looks kind of funny to me with it just being like really big like that and then tiny. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for this. Like I love it, but I think it looks good in that swatch. But when it's like that, I don't know, I don't, my cup of tea, I'm not too sure, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind it. We did get a flooring, which is really cute, and it has like little pieces of grass inside of it, so we do get that kind of dimension in it, which I think is really cool. I wish we had a really dark one, like a dark kind of like blackish gray brown kind of thing, but these are still really nice, don't get me wrong. I really do like these, and these can be used for so much stuff. The red tile, I'm sorry, it's giving me like Italy vibes. It's giving me like Europe. I just think these are so pretty. Okay, so these are the items that we got with it. So first off, what we have is a really freaking cute shelf. We do have some nice swatches on there. We have a plain white, we have a plain black, and that's all I want. We also have this really beautiful hanging plant as well, and I love these colors. Oh, the lavender is so pretty. I have a huge thing with plants. I love them. I think they're so pretty, just like being put in any sort of build. And then next up, we have this fan here. I like the detail in it, and I like that it goes on either side, and it actually has like a vent on the other side. So you can put this in like your restaurants, obviously in your greenhouse, an attic, like your house, an apartment, anything like that. And I think that would be such a great idea. And can you size it up? Oh, okay. Okay, so if you do size it up, it does kind of leave like a really weird looking like small square that you can see, but like that's not too bad. And you can see the wires down there too, which I really like the detail. We have this light here, and I think this light is actually really neat as well. We definitely don't have anything like that. I think this is actually really cool. And swatches as well. It has some really nice ones, some like chic ones, some white and brown. The white and brown look really clean. Just putting it like outside like a door or something. This is actually really neat and very unique, by the way. A green gable. Okay, yeah, so it's a green gable. Ventilation isn't just an option, it's an essential element to the success of your plants. Oh, so it's like a ventilation thing. That's kind of neat. You know what would also be neat? If this was a window. It's fine, we have the same swatches, so it does work together, and I think this is really pretty. This is where we get into some of the really fun stuff, and we have this beautiful looking plant with some swatches here, and then we have some like little starting saplings over here too. The dead ones, if you didn't really take care of them, they're kind of like wilting away, which I think is really cool. I love that they did this. I think this is so freaking cool. And then obviously you need to have one just by itself, so we do have that one as that option as well. And then down here we do have like a tiny little thing. I wish these are actually functional. And you're like, girl, like how would that be functional? I'm like, I don't know, but I think it would be so cute. Or maybe growing some strawberries or something like that. That's adorable to me. I love it. I think this is so cute. Next off, we have this bench here. Now this bench has a lot going on. So this, and this I put on it, but everything else is actually part of this table. So the gloves, the little plant down there. This guy is not functional like at all, but it is really nice to just keep your stuff on, and it is just like pure decoration. And oh yeah, I completely brushed over what these were actually laying on. Okay, so this is actually just one of like the other tables that we have, and that's a white, but that is so pretty. And they have some really nice swatches on there too, like even the blue and the green look really well together. And we have a bunch of the pots as well, which would mostly be like the same swatches as these guys here. And then we also have the same thing with just tiny little stacks and some spray bottles for like your crops or something like that. And then we have this chest. We have some really nice swatches. So it's a storage chest. So your Sims collection of like gardening supplies, while they're looking for practical storage solutions or want to store your tools in rustic style, this wooden chest will be the perfect addition to your garden space. We do have a couple of more decorations. So we do have like the watering can with some fertilizer, maybe with some gloves, anything like that. So those have a couple of swatches. Definitely some more pots because you need some more. And then we have a couple over here. And I like that these ones kind of have a different patterns on there, so it's not just all one color unless your sim wants to have like kind of like a cool pattern going on with all of your things. And then we do have fertilizers, chicken feed, which I think is a great touch, and then some flower stuff too, which I actually really like the detail that they put into these. Even though these are tiny, it gives you a good array of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Before I forget, this is actually the greenhouse in the game as well that you could add to your game. And it's cute. It comes in with a bunch of stuff. I feel like these walls are way too tall. You can stack things on there. It kind of gives you a nice like inspiration idea to try and figure out what you kind of want it to look like. So let's just take a look at the basement kit now. All right, okay, so now we are moving on to the basement treasures kit. Now let's just start over here. So I did put a couple of the swatches here. So we do only have one new wallpaper that we're going to be having with the actual game itself. bookshelf. So we do have just a couple of variants here. And then it comes in, we have these beautiful looking family photos with some really fun looking frames. I did put all the swatches out so you can kind of see like what you're kind of getting with all those. And then moving on, these are all the decals, just one, and then it has a bunch of them. It shows like the exposed brick, it has some scratches, some, I don't know, mold spots, some paint spots, I don't know. We actually have no new flooring, but we do have this stuff here, and it is kind of like the same thing. So we got like that swatch, got that one, some other scruffs, some like little paint splatters you can see, and then like another kind of darker spot as well that maybe you could put on like a carpet. You see, like, yeah, like it definitely gives like that character, you know what I'm saying? All right, so first off, we have this really cool looking bookshelf. I love the fact that some of these are tilted. They got some cracks in them. The wood isn't good. The paint's chipped. Like, I think this is so cool. But we do have like a nicer kind of swatch, so it's not torn up as bad, but I like that they gave us the same colors just in like a couple of different swatches, except for the white and the black, but I'm happy that they already did that. And then we also have a trunk here, and it does come in with some swatches, and I love these. Okay, I think that is really cool, and I love the swatches, and I like that there's some things like hanging out of it. I think that is actually really cool. And next up, we have the love bed. Now, I wish that we had this fully, and you'll notice when you place it, I'm not holding alt at all. Okay, so this is originally, it connects to the wall, so it really, like, it's like, girl, you need to place me on the wall stat, you know? So this is like one of the older beds, and ooh, gross. She's been through the ringer, you know, like she's been through it. So I'm happy that they brought back this this bed. That's really funny. And next up, we have this beautiful looking mirror, and I actually really like this. It definitely reminds me of something in like a haunted house, like an old mansion or something like that. And you could tell a really cool story. And then we also have some paintings that are actually attached to that here. Writings on there as well. So that is really cool too. And does the painting change with every kind of swatch? Kinda. It kind of does. I think it flops between the same of like a little girl, and I think that's Italy, possibly. I'm not sure. And then we just have some random box, like any sort of like moving box or anything like that. So the tape, you have that little sign there that shows kind of like, oh, this is for this is for that. So, and of course we have this couch. I mean, 70s anyone, but you can see like there is some clothes maybe drift off the side. Like, definitely not like the most favorite couch in the house, but probably one of the comfiest. I'm telling you right now, guarantee this is probably one of the comfiest couches that you would sit your booty on. Okay, except we have like this really cool like grandpa recliner kind of thing with scratches on them. Like, put it downstairs so none of the neighbors or family members who come over, you know, need to see this. Then also we had the trolley over here, and it has, I don't know if that's like a vacuum that's attached. I'm not sure what it is. If anyone knows, please let your girl know, because I don't know what this little thing is. I don't know what it is. Do you have a couple of swatches on there? And the lampshade just needs a little like tilt. It is a really nice lampshade though. We got this really old TV, and I think this is so neat, you guys. And then we also have the same TV and just a little bit worn out, you know, just like this. It's got some cracks. It's got some torn rips, anything like that. I think that is so cool. Same thing goes for this guy. Like, this one is pretty clean. It's not too bad. So you could definitely put it like in your rooms if you wanted to. A crack or two, but it's okay. Like, I think it is a really cute lampshade. Next up, we got the landline with the lunchbox, and you can see the little freezer bunny and a couple of like the cow plants and stuff like that, which I love. And then we also have, I don't know what this is. It looks like a little antique of some sort, but I think this is really cute. A box with just some clothes in it, some binders, anything like that. And then we also have this like beautiful rustic looking coffee table, and you can see the stain where the coffee mug was. I love that detail so much went into it. There's so much character to all these items. I think these are really cool. Next up, we just have like that crate, like a milk carton crate with the vinyls inside, and then we have the board games as well. I wish these were functional. I don't think they are, but that's really cute. Lastly, we have trophies, quote, with maybe a medal or two, which I think is really neat. So again, really good for storytelling if you want to do any of that with your Sims. These are really good items for any sort of storytelling, and you could do a whole lot with them. Even if it is one item, it's one item that you can add to the story that you're trying to tell, right? So I think this is so cool. And if you did make it this far, for my overall opinion, you guys, I don't really have one. Like, if you want to do build stuff more and you prefer doing outdoor things and you don't really care for the basements, like you don't really use them, then go get the greenhouse kit, you know? Like, it's all preference, and I think that these guys have really good character to both of them. I obviously wish we had a couple of items that were added into said kits, but overall I think that they add a really nice storytelling aspect to both of the kits. So it really is personal opinion, really, if anything. So overall for me, I would say get what you think you'd use the most. If you feel like you don't want to pay that money, that is totally understandable, and you could probably find something close to it as a CC, you know, and you can download it for free. So girl, I don't know, if it was up to me and I wasn't doing YouTube, I don't know if I would probably buy these, but I think that they're really cool. I love building. I would probably get the greenhouse and not the basement kit, even though it has a really great story to it. I just don't play in basements that often, so that is just me. So maybe ask yourself what you play with more, and then you can kind of go towards that idea. So that is my opinion. Subscribe to you, girl. I do a lot of speed builds. Like, I'm telling you, I mostly do stuff like that. But you know, I do small things here and there, and I do reviews, and I do some updates again here and there. So I hope that you like that. And yeah, if you like this video, maybe please consider like, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you all later. Bye guys.